Hello, hello. Hey, MashUp family.
Hey y'all, hold on. Let me get on the wrong screen. My bad. Sorry.
We are
Hey y'all,
back.
happy Monday. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Listen, I don't know if it's the moon or what's going on or the all the astrology stuff, but listen, the technology has been acting with us, but we are here.
We are
We
here.
are
Praise the
present,
Lord.
and
Praise
it
the
is
Lord.
National Black Pride Week. Come on,
Yes.
somebody. Come on,
Yes.
somebody.
Finally.
With
We
a
did.
hand clap audio, Jerry. With a sound
Oh,
effect.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Let me
hold
say it
on.
again. It's National Black Pride Week.
You said it too fast,
Okay,
man. Like,
come on, we're gonna
like
get this. We're
I'm
gonna get this
still
right.
learning. You can't be moving so fast. I had to get that. Okay, I'm ready now. There we go.
National Black Pride Week.
Yay.
Listen, we love our mashup family because y'all just bear with us, and y'all know we just working through this, but we are excited to be here today on this good Monday to kick off National Black Pride. I see some comments. Hey, from Miss Colette. I see Monty said put a heart in the chat. The people are here. Okay,
Well, praise the Lord.
but we
Praise the
got some church
Lord.
announcements before we get into the
Really
thing.
happy to see like a couple of my friends join out. See Monroe on the
Okay.
chat and Jamel. So appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay. All right. Hey Taylor. All right. So this week, we just want to thank everybody for coming. This is Mashup TV. Um, just we got to pay a couple bills. So first thing is, if you have not heard or you have not seen, I don't know how, and you follow us, but we have been a part of this initiative to get as many people as we can to join this thing called the All of Us Research Study. It is a nationwide initiative to recruit people of color and other people from diverse backgrounds to submit your health data to help to go into this big giant health information database, which helps researchers develop medicines and do different health research studies. So I've participated, Brian has participated. We both got ancestry results back, which we are going to talk about eventually. Thank you, Taylor. This is where you can go to find out more about the All of Us research program. It's a great program. You can learn a lot about yourself, and it does some really good stuff. And there's some cool incentives that you'll get to find out about as you go. But it really doesn't take any time. And even if you are not really that interested in it and you just want to support Mashup, go sign up. It takes
Yes.
like 5 minutes, and we'll appreciate it. All
Yes.
right. So we wanna don't want to take too much time because we had such a hard time getting but we have a very special guest, the founder
Get the
and
hand
the
claps.
person
Get the hand
who
claps ready.
started. Yes, let me do another hand clap. You can't be going so fast. You gotta, Brian. I need you to learn how to do the hand
I
claps.
know where we
So
do
like, I
that.
don't have to do it all the time. Or Taylor, you gonna have to do the hand clap for us because like
You said you should never introduce me to this hand clap thing because now this is like part of the show.
it's not though. It's not though. It's all right. Anyway, we are excited to bring on Dwayne Jenkins. Dwayne. Hey,
What's
Dwayne.
up?
Hey y'all, what's up, Mashup family? How are y'all?
We
We
are
are
good.
great.
We are good. Somebody said okay sound effects.
I appreciate the hand claps and everything. That was great.
Yes. Well, listen, we
Yeah.
had to get the hand claps because we have a legend on the line.
Who
Here,
that?
we looking at him. We looking at him. First initial D, last name, last initial J. Well, no, listen, Dwayne, we're not going to take up too much time. We are glad to
Okay,
have
babe.
you. For those who don't know, can you just introduce yourself? Let the people know who you are.
I am Dwayne Jenkins. I am the founder and president of Nashville Black Pride. This year will be our 22nd annual celebration in October. It's going to come up this weekend. We're going to get into the specifics about the dates. So I'm really, really happy to be here with the family with both Jerry and Brian. So thank you all for having us. And you're such a big part of Black Pride too. So I mean, we'll get into all of that too, because you guys have been really, really pushing and doing some great things for us in partnership. So we can't thank y'all enough.
Well, Dwayne, the fact you've been doing this for 22 years, man, that is amazing. So,
I
like,
started with longer hair and blacker hair. Now it's cut and it's gray and salt and pepper.
oh my gosh, look, we found this old picture of Dwayne. Oh my gosh, out like
Serving,
Taylor,
serving.
if you could find that picture and bring it up before we finish this live, I would really, really love you. Taylor, if you can make that happen, it's in Canva someplace. We should have told you about this beforehand, but if you could please find that picture and
I'm
bring it up on the
scared. I
screen.
don't know. I don't know. I'm scared.
You remember you was, I don't know if you was on a magazine cover for, you was like,
Oh yeah, that was for a magazine.
I was like, oh, this is a
life,
different
okay.
Dwayne. I was like, oh, I haven't seen this girl. I was like, this is a younger girl. She was feisty. Um, but Dwayne, like for real, can you just tell us about like how did you start this? Like 22 years ago, like what was
Uh-huh.
happening to like help you like begin this?
Well, initially, when we came on board, people may know me through Nashville Cares. So I've been at Nashville Cares since 1996. And we started with the Brothers United program. And with that program, it was for Black same gender loving men. And we had the YBU program for Young Brothers United. And what it started in, I think it was around 1997, is when Nashville Pride, the June Pride, would have a week long celebration. And in that week long celebration, every day was for subpopulations. And so we
Okay.
had what was then called, the Black Night. And so we had that, and we just would have such a great time. And we bounce around to go to the different clubs at the time in Nashville. So we were at the Shoot, we were at the Connection, we were just all over the place. And so we would have such a good turnout just for those few hours in the middle of the week that it was like, okay, we may have something here. And through a lot of my HIV work, I was already going to different meetings and actually went to one of the first meetings of the International Federation of Black Prides, which is out of DC, which was a whole collective of Black prides around the country and also in other nations and stuff. So they were like, Dwayne, you need to start a Black Pride since you're saying you're getting a nice crowd. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to do this. But then eventually with my mentors or folks, he was like, you need to do this and do it now. And I had my ticket and I just said, let's go for it. And did the 501c3, did all the other stuff because we had that through Brothers United Network, which is the organization, just as MashUp is. And then our program is National Black Pride. So we started working in about a year. It took from like 2002, the whole year of planning. And then in 2003 is when we had it. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
come on, longevity. We love a
Yeah.
good history lesson. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Before we get into like the specifics of the week, I do want to, I'm a person that just like to dig a little deep. And, some people often ask, like, why is it important to have a Black Pride when you already have
Mm.
like the regular prides? And so can you just kind of talk about the importance of a Black Pride space in general?
Well, the difference is between a lot of the community prides and the Black prides is that the Black prides were really started in sort of a difficult time when HIV numbers were worse than they are today. And so there were a lot of things that we were very focused on. And so a lot of the Black prides are beyond just a party or just, let's say a festival setting. Nothing wrong with all of that, but we were doing different things, seminars, workshops, making sure all of this stuff is sort of embodied in our lifestyles. And so that was the difference between it. And it's just visibility. We need to be seen. And that was one of the things that we heard, of course, when we were doing all of the work around trying to create a Black Pride here. So depending on what city you were in, the musics are different, if you go to the particular club. So when it was our night to be there, everything changed and it just was more festive and just different. And so that was its visibility is the main reason why we have to continue to do this, to have Black prides. And then there's other prides that also happen too, and we sort of encompass the whole Black and brown thing depending on what areas and how big the populations are. So some are combined with Latino pride and different things, and it's all very important. We have to be seen, we have to be heard, and it's for everybody. So in those times where, at the time before we started Black Pride, there were a lot of people attending, let's say, the June Pride. But then once we started to have ours, they were like, well, how are all these folks coming? They don't come to the festival. And regardless if it's in the heat and because ours is in the fall and it's inside, who knows what the reasons are. But that was another way of just saying, hey, we're here. You all are invited to Black Pride. Everyone can attend the Black Prides around the nation, and especially here in Nashville. But we just want you to have a little different flair to ours.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Listen, I got a part B question. We talk about 22 years
Yes.
of National Black Pride, and you got this started. I'm just curious just to know, how does it feel to have started this and 22 years later it's still going? Like, what does that mean to you?
Means that the hunger is still there. I mean, you always try to, incorporate different things, and there's always new blood and new things going on. And now we're doing pronouns and all these different things. So things constantly change. So one of the benefits of doing it for such a long time is that you have to catch up. And so, I'm trying to lean toward Jerry because Jerry's been my catch up man. He wants to bring me into, this into these things. And again, our board is a little bit different. Our board is probably a little bit older. So we always try to make sure that we reach our arms out to get some of the people invested, whether it be youth or women or non-binary. So we really need to stretch our arms out. And with the help of MashUp and you both and other folks, we're trying to continue to do that. So I'm proud. I'm humbled that people still, attend and come and have a good time. We always hear that people have a great time and that it keeps getting bigger and bigger every year, depending on what's going on. Now, of course, we know that a lot of people come to the parties and we don't want to, downplay the parties. We want people to come and have a great time. And of course, this year's a little bit different. So it's very close to Halloween. So we're having a costume stuff that we'll get into. So we want that energy. Because again, we're going into the end of the year. It's election time. There's so many things going on that we are kind of happy here in Nashville to be the last Pride of the year, because there's so many different prides now here in Middle Tennessee that we are the last one. So we're kicking off the fall, so hopefully people can have a great time with us.
Yes.
So one thing you talked about, and I just would like to point out is that, it's beautiful because, National Black Pride is so important for community and legacy. It is a space where like Black queer people in this area are able to organize, see each
Mm-hmm.
other. We get to make a lot of connections, especially with it being a smaller community. We go to Nashville Pride. Nashville Pride is huge, and
Mm-hmm.
it's huge. Like you do see people that you see, but like Nashville Black Pride feels much more like a family, which is like a beautiful thing, and is much a more close knit
Mm-hmm.
way to connect with people. And I think is beautiful. Like, how do you feel like being like one of the originators of such a beautiful and rich legacy? It's like especially kind of seeing like some of the young gays, including Brian when he was like a young whippersnapper gay.
Still am. Still am.
Still there, right, right. Oh, see, now I have photo albums. If y'all even remember what
Lord have
that is,
mercy.
I have
Yes,
photo
come on,
albums.
photo albums.
So I can. You talking about digging out pictures of me? I can find Jerry. I won't find too many other ones of you. It's only been a few years for us. But O'Brien,
My Lord.
O'Brien.
My Lord.
I got you. I got you. But anyway, it really feels great, and a lot of the times, people don't realize that the board, a lot of them have been around for many years since the beginning, and it comes,
Yeah.
people come in and out, and so it's just that energy that keeps us going. Although we always really are open to having new members, and like Jerry joined a couple of years ago, and he's just been pushing and pushing and doing things, and we just love the energy because that allows us to grow and advance some of our things. I mean, what do you call it? Google Docs and all of that. Look, I may not be really good, but I'm like, oh my gosh, all right, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. But again, from the beginning, one of the great things when we with the federation that is now called the Center for Black Equity, we had three board members that were from Nashville Pride. They
Okay.
came on to sort of say, hey, I was like, hey, this is what we're doing, because again, it was just them. So we were saying the importance of it, and they understood, of course, from the very beginning. And they were like, hey, if you want us to join and give our input on whatever you want us to, let's do that. And so they joined. They had the whole thing going for the whole year. And then when they were like hands off, like, all right, it's yours, and we'll be there to support. And they've always been supporting since the very first day. So we're really happy to have that sort of connection with them. At the time, it was one city, two prides, but now it's a little bit different. But Nashville proper, I guess it is still correct. But we're really happy about that legacy too, because they were invested in us to go, this is not a competition. This is
Hmm.
all about this happening so people can understand that there are both. Again, we're talking about in 97, like I said. So we're talking a good while ago. So, and again, it's going to be continue to grow and grow. And we're really happy about that.
That's amazing.
I love it. Well, listen, Dwayne, let's go
Yeah.
ahead and get into the details of the week. Okay, we're gonna walk step by step through this.
Oh,
Now, before we do that, the theme this year, runway to freedom.
now
Okay,
I'm putting it back on you, because
what?
the esteemed Dr. Bim was the one who came up with it, because he was part of our board meeting. And I said, hey, can you all? We have this run. We have a list, y'all, of themes that we always go through every year. And we just keep voting them down. The popular ones stay on the list, and we go to the next year. And we were completely out this year. We were completely out. Brian jumps on here. He said, look in your inbox. And he was showing off, y'all. That's what I'm saying. The young people show off. Look in your inbox. He done had the name, he had the reason. So I want you to share what it all means, because people loved it. Runway to Freedom. It's your
Lord have
thing.
mercy. Well, I don't know if we need to tell Chat GPT thank you a little bit too, because they kind of helped me a little bit. But now I'm just okay. No, seriously. Somebody asked me this question the other day, like, what did runway to freedom mean to me? And my mind actually, Dwayne, went back to uh, Harriet Tubman, in the Underground Railroad, and how
Mhm.
she
Mm,
led people to freedom against adversity. And
mm,
I think about fast forward, we're here today, still trying to, make our way through the different, things that are against us.
Mhm.
We live in the state of Tennessee where it just seemed like every day is something new against our community. And yet, we talk about 22 years of existence, we're still pushing forward. And so,
Absolutely.
when we don't just push forward, we push forward with style and grace. Okay. And
yes.
so the runway to freedom, we're still walking it, but we're gonna do it with style and grace. So that's my real answer. Okay.
You
And
know
that
that
was
just
it. And we loved it.
Yeah.
that just set in my spirit because
Come on.
I feel like especially as Black queer people, we are the innovators, and we always kind of lead the way and stuff. We are the style setters, the trend makers. We are the creative ones. The like in the old, and taking it back to last week. We talked about African spirituality,
Yes,
and we
yes,
talked about how queer people used to be the gatekeepers of the villages. They were the ones that were considered to have special insight and could pick up on things, so they like lived on the edges of the villages.
yes.
So we're still being the ones, the pioneers, because we're showing people their way to freedom through queer activism, and by being proud, giving people more freedom to be themselves
You better
and to live
speak.
freely.
Speak.
All right, I'm
Come
Speak.
done with
on.
my little message.
Come on. Come on.
But that, I mean, that in itself, as you can see, Brian, when you say that, it has connecting, strings. So for everybody, it may have a slight difference, but look how he just said it differently, said the same thing, but it means something different to him. So again, we
Yes.
appreciate it, and things like that help us to grow. So when we talk about people being involved and volunteering, sometimes it's just sending an email, a text, or a suggestion, If you're not a meetings type of person, if you don't want to meet every month or unable to do that, you can still make the commitment to share your ideas and some suggestions. So again, he did that in like 10 minutes. And look, and here we are, chat TV or whatever you call that AI thing or not, you still got it to us. And everyone was like, that's it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad I could contribute some way. All right, let's go ahead and get into these events. Listen, I believe we're kicking this thing off on Thursday, and I want to throw this to Jerry because Jerry
Please do.
has been a part of a lot of this planning, and some of these programs that we got coming are new and innovative, and we thank you, Dwayne, for allowing Master to come and kind of bring a new touch
Yes.
to it. But um, Jerry, can you please talk about the Thursday experience?
Yes. So Thursday, we are partnering with New Wineskins Fellowship, which is led by Pastor Chris Davis, and we're going to be at the Metropolitan Interdenominational Church, which is led by Reverend Edwin Sanders. We're going to be at his church, but it's Pastor Chris Davis who's leading this program, and it is called Same Sex and the Bible. And what it's going to do is we're going to look at the Bible from an academic and affirming scriptural point of view, going through all of the scriptures that have been deemed to be condemning of same-sex relationships and homosexuality, and look at them from an academic point of view and really trying to understand what these scriptures are really saying. So that is going to be fun. That is our kickoff for Thursday night, and it's also a part of the Holiness Project that we've been talking about all this month. So, MashUp is partnering with that. Pastor Chris Davis was one of the people that we interviewed, and hopefully the interview will be coming out pretty soon. Tagged to our film director, Tariah Lane. But really excited about that one. That is what's happening Thursday night. If you have not got your tickets, you can go online on Eventbrite. The URL is same sex. No, it's called Same Bible .eventbrite.com. Taylor, if you have time to type that up. But yes, samebible.eventbrite.com. All
Let
right.
me tell you something. That video, I saw the clip. I said, "Come on, y'all! Y'all are doing it."
Oh
I said, "Wow, this is going to be fantastic! So
yeah.
fantastic! I
Listen,
can't
listen.
wait."
We starting off deep, and then after on Thursday, we're gonna move right on over to Friday to the Millennium Maxwell House, which is right around the corner from Metropolitan Interdenominational Church,
It
and we're
sure
gonna kick
is.
it off with our Legacy Awards. Now, Dwayne, talk to us about the Legacy Awards and who we're honoring, and all the things that's gonna be happening. Ain't who's performing? Just come on, Dwayne.
You said, "Come on, come on." Well, we're really excited this year. The 22nd annual Nashville Black Pride celebration is being presented this year by Nashville Cares. So thank you, Nashville Cares, for being our top sponsor this year. We are really excited. And what we're doing, the whole thing for the Brothers and Sisters United, that's the Basu Legacy Awards, was to give back to the community because, as we said earlier, as people, this has been 22 years, and we've had so much great help and assistance in what we call sweat equity. So no one gets paid, through National Black Pride. I mean, except for like artists and stuff. So we do that, but there's no staff. And so we really depend on volunteers and people to give up their time throughout the whole year. So when we started, we were like, you know what, we've got to start, honoring and giving flowers to individuals who have helped us along the way. So that's where the Legacy Award comes. We changed it. When we first did, we said, let's make it really special. So in order to receive one, you'd have to be volunteering with us and doing things with us for a minimum of 10 years. So that's a decade of your life in some way or another. Again, we're not talking meetings, we're not talking about different things. We're just talking about a variety of ways that you have assisted us to continue and maintain. So we have 6 Legacy Award honorees this year, and it's Lord Shabazz, Shabazz Ujima. We've got Kayla Andrews Cartier. We've got Marquis Armstead, Brianna Moe, Lamontsy Holly, and Deshaun Usher will be receiving their legacy plaque this year. So we're really excited to honor them.
I love
Yes.
it.
And
And
we're also gonna have 2 live performers at the Legacy
Please,
Awards.
please say that. Look, last
come
time
on.
Yeah.
I was messing up. So aside from being the presenting sponsor, we have another sponsor. Glad is
Yeah.
powering all of our entertainment for the weekend through their Emmy cohort. So there's 10 fantastic artists that's going to be here that go through different genres of music, from rap to R&B to dance, and it's going to be spectacular. So we're spreading them out throughout the days. Do you have your thing up, Jerry? Because I don't have mine up to call out
Yeah.
who's doing what for the night. So,
So
um,
Friday night at the award dinner, we have Azion. I believe that's how you pronounce it, her name. Y'all forgive me if it's not. And then Albanus Terry.
mhm.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Yes.
Okay, great, great, great. I know the people's names. Child. Sometimes, the way that people spell and pronounce don't be matching up. Not
Oh,
with the grammar that I was taught from my mama, but you know,
I love
we work
real
it
quick.
out.
So Dwayne, I
yeah,
also understand that you'll be giving away scholarships.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Can
This
we
year,
talk about that?
of course you can. Of course you can. So each year we try to give out LGBT scholarships. And what we do is throughout the whole year, we actually have the application process up, and we just leave it up so that if people hear about it late, they always can submit it, and then we'll just get in contact with them to do that. And we found back when we first started many years ago that students are still struggling. I mean, college is hard. There's a lot more cost of living things and standards for individuals to do. So this particular thing was important to us because we give it to the actual student. And so we give it to the student to be able to pay for their books, to pay for their Uber, things to work, to do whatever they need to
Okay.
do instead of going through, let's say, the college or university where it's paying a bill. Now, if they want to pay a bill through, if they owe the bursar or something, they need to get it to them. That's all right too. So, but we've been able to do that. And right now we have 7 students getting scholarships.
I
So,
Nice.
love that. Can I tell you one thing I really loved about it, Dwayne, that you stress every year
mhm.
at the awards banquet, that this is not just for like those who go to like 4-year colleges. And so like if
Oh,
you are in
absolutely
school,
not.
like if you're in school to be a cosmetologist, you
Hmm.
can apply. If you like in school for whatever, if you want to be a funeral home director, child,
Hmm.
whatever it
We
is
had
that
an
you want to do,
esthetician,
come
nail
come
tech,
on, come
whatever it
on.
is,
Whatever
So
and
you
that's
want.
what we're calling that. Yeah, so it's
I
not about.
love
Thank you,
that.
thank you
Yeah.
Yes.
for pointing that
As
out.
long as you could be a 50-year-old person going back to school with a job.
Hmm.
And if you want to apply for this scholarship just to help you, as Ron Ellis say, pay a bill. He say he need to pay a bill. Uh, that's fine too. We're
Right.
adding to the advancement of the students because it all helps, and because you can't study if you stress about paying bills.
Absolutely.
Come
Yeah,
on.
we've had some folks, like you said, over 40 who have applied for just those things. They needed a recertification about something and they couldn't really pay for it through the job and stuff like that. And it was like, if you just apply, maybe we can help you out. So
Oh, that's
we're
great.
really glad. And then one of our other sponsors, uh, P Flag, has donated some money specifically for the scholarships. So that's why we really got up. We usually try to do 4 before we added on the Q. So it's the LGBT. So we always do at least a minimum of 4, and then we added the Q. So there was a minimum of 5. So now we got 2 more on there to do the 7 this year. So we're really excited. And so we'll
That's
be
amazing.
releasing the student's name and all that other stuff this week prior to the scholarship dinner.
I love it. Are tickets still on sale for the scholarship dinner?
You know what? They better look tonight because by the time I go through, I think we may be sold down.
Period.
Sold out.
If that's sold out, then right after that, tell us about the party. We got a party going on. It's right after the award
All
show.
right, and then again from the mashup fam, Jerry.
Come on.
Jerry said, "I'm feeling like I want to dance, and I want to go back to the old school. What about the discotheque?" And he looks at me, of course, because I, love Donna Summer, love disco and all that stuff. And he was like,
Yes,
I came up with the title, doing everything. So
yes.
yes. So it's going to be, welcome to the discotheque. It's Friday right after we reset the room real quick. Right after the scholarship and award dinner is going to be our party. We are so excited. That's going to go from 10 to 1 at the hotel. And you can go online to get tickets for that. It's cheaper if you go online, y'all. It's about $5 cheaper. So advanced tickets you can purchase online. Just go to NashvilleBlackPride.org and you'll see the ticket thing and click on it and get it. So, oh, look at
Yes,
that. Come on, come on.
Okay.
yes. Y'all come on out. So DJ E Major is DJing for us that night, and we're going to have a live performance by Never Ending Nina. So I'm really excited to see that. If I love Nina, so I love, like
And
Chris
you
had
see
put
the
me on
video.
to.
You see the
Yeah,
video she put out like, oh, shucks, she's
it's
ready.
cute. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And one of the things, as we were planning Natural Black Pride this year, I been really trying to be intentional about creating spaces for everyone and
Mm-hmm,
making sure that people of all ages, all genders, all like orientations felt comfortable at coming to the different spaces and
mm-hmm.
felt like there was going to be things that catered to them. So, I really, there's one of the reasons why I'm excited about the discotheque. For one thing, even though I'm, a little bit younger than Dwayne, I love to twirl and stuff, and I love me some disco music. So, all the people who enjoy retro vibes, enjoy disco music, enjoy like 80s throwback stuff come out to that night. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's gonna
fun.
be some house, and just that's just some mashup house and
Yes.
disco stuff. So please come on out to that if that's your vibe. Because you know how some people are like, oh, I don't want to go to a hotel party. Come on out, support.
The
Come
hotel
You
on.
don't
parties
know what
when
they
yes,
missing.
hell,
Okay.
the bar is cheaper than the ones at the down on Broadway. Just saying.
Man.
Exactly.
Bar is cheaper, child, and we got free parking. Come on out.
Come on out. And the good
And if
thing.
you get drunk, you could just, get your room and go upstairs. You
Mhm.
ain't even got to drive nowhere, child.
Yes.
Exactly. You
All
are
right, well, so
silly.
that's Friday. We done made it through Friday. And we're gonna leave the club at 1 o'clock, and then we're gonna take a little nap, and we're gonna be back up in the morning for some meditation that starts at
Yeah.
10:30 a.m. Correct?
No, it
Mhm.
actually starts at 11.
It starts at 11. I'm sorry. It starts at. I try to remember by heart. It starts at 11 o'clock. We're gonna be right back at the Millennium Maxwell House to do a little meditation, a little yoga. So if you want to come and you just set the atmosphere and get your mind right, I'm gonna be there. I'm bring my little mat and we're gonna do some meditation. Then that's gonna go right into the vendor market day. But I know we call it something new this year. So what's the new name for it, Dwayne?
Unity Market.
The
Yeah.
Unity Market. Talk
The
about the Unity
And
unity.
Market.
day party, yeah. So it's the Unity Market and day party, where we have a host of vendors, and I'm still taking vendors tonight. Like two more people jumped on, so we're doing good. Again, it's in a hotel setting, so it should be about now. I think about 40 vendors or so. So it's going to be
Wow.
great, and it's going to be a variety of different ones, from clothing to massage therapy to health and wellness. Again, as one of the presenting sponsors, Nashville Cares will be doing HIV testing, PrEP navigation, and all. But then we have so many other vendors doing a wide variety of things. We have artwork and artists and visual artists and authors. I mean, it's going to be a variety of people there. And then we are so happy to again partner with other people. So Glad is going to be doing a session called Sonic Sisterhood. The women from Black Link are going to do the Sapphic Social. Music is by DJ Dre. Is that correct? Do I remember
Yes.
that right? Okay, DJ Dre is
Look
going
at
to do
you.
that. I know. I don't know. I'm not going to remember anything after this, but at least I got it now. And then we're going to have some more Glad artists perform during the day during the Unity party. So we're going to be greatness from noon to 4. So it's not long. So get your behinds out there. It's free. Just come on out. Just come on out. Support the vendors because they're going to be there with their swag and their information. So we really want you all to participate and just come through and show them some love.
Yes, yes.
Come
So
on.
we actually have, I want to just real quick. So we actually have four performers that are coming out Saturday doing the Unity Market. So we have 2 a.m. Ricky, Mila Muse, Sha, and Sierra Sean.
Okay.
So you guys come on out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And even like when we were talking about, making sure that we're staying inclusive and creating special spaces for everyone. From 2 p.m. to 4, when Dwayne was talking about the Sapphic Hour. This is for film people who love other film folks. if you are a person, I can't say what I said the other day. Brad, did you hear what I said? I just thought,
Keep going.
but if you are a film person that loves other film folks, or come to the Sapphic Hour. It
There you
is
go.
for women who love women.
And
All right.
amen. There you go.
Amen.
Oh, but
Amen.
so then after the day party, we're gonna be a little. We might, reset or whatever, do whatever you do, and then come on right back out that night.
Come
Because
on
what we doing
out.
Yes.
that night?
It is the Runway to Freedom costume party. Is what
Yes.
it is. That is it. It's the costume
Dwayne, you
party.
got your costume, friend?
No, not yet. Don't call me out like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I got my costume.
Of course you do. Oh,
I got my costume, baby. I had to get ready because I mean, low key Halloween is like I feel like that's a special time for gays and for like queer people because you could just walk out the house with like whatever you want and like
uh-huh,
you get to
uh-huh.
dress up and become like stuff. Like I know a lot of my friends they try and do drag for Halloween. That's not my ministry,
That's not your
but
ministry. Okay. I
I
know,
may put on
Brian,
a
you love
little skirt,
Halloween
but
too. I think I remember
Just
that, right?
it's my favorite. It's my favorite holiday out the whole year, more
Oh
than
my
it
God.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know why, but I love it. Don't judge
Oh
me.
me
well, good.
too.
So that means you will have
Okay.
your costume too, don't you?
I will, and
Oh,
we're gonna take you over to the costume store on White Bridge Road. Me and Jerry went there yesterday, and they have a lot of
oh,
stuff. So we're gonna take you there, and we're gonna get you an outfit,
We're
okay?
gonna get you.
oh,
All right,
shucks.
but listen, y'all go ahead and get them tickets, and
Super
you might go
excited
ahead and get
about
them in
this.
advance because I think I'm gonna be higher at the door. So go ahead and get your
That's
tickets in
right.
advance
That's
for the
right.
party,
15
okay?
online, 20 at the door. But it all goes to a good cause. Again, and, we're a nonprofit organization, so we really appreciate the opportunity to do that. And then there'll probably be some other things along. We're going to talk about the contest and stuff, but we're also going to be working through CARES. So if you get tested, you'll get a gift card, you'll get a discount to get in that night. So there's ways that we can, work around that.
I love that.
So yeah, we just want people to come out and have a good time, know your status, and then be able to get into the event at a discounted price for your support.
Yeah.
I know that's
Yeah.
right. Now listen, Jerry and Dwayne, we start off on Thursday diving into the Bible and talking about being same sex in the Bible, and then we're gonna end it on this good old Sunday with a good old brunch called the Holiness Project Brunch. Now this is Jerry's baby
I
child that
know it.
he has birthed into the atmosphere. And so Jerry, can you please talk to us
Yes.
about the Holiness Project Brunch?
Look, y'all. So basically, we are creating a black church experience that is outside of the church. We're gonna have like some praise and worship music. And but we're gonna have some brunch food, some little French toast, some little eggs and stuff, and some mimosas.
Communion
Holy
mimosa.
Communion. We're gonna bless the space. We're gonna sing some good music. We're gonna have some hand clapping, some foot stomping. Then one of our sister drag artists, Ms. Nakima Childs, is gonna come and set the atmosphere, child, and is gonna and raise us into the next level. And then we're gonna actually talk instead of having someone preach to you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a conversation and really talk about holiness. We're going to talk about affirming theologies, and we got a wonderful panel of beautiful people. We got to have Julian Legs, Pastor Chris Davis. You have myself and Miss Kari J, which all kind of represent different. We all have different ways of seeing God and different ways how we've come into our spirituality as queer people, and we're all going to talk about our journeys, and it'll be a interactive conversation with us in the audience. So please come out to this. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a great time. I love talking about God while I'm having a little spirit in me also. So
Can I just add real quick? First of all, I'm really excited about this event. This event is also going to still be at the Maxwell House.
Hmm.
We're not charging, but we are asking if you will donate $10, a minimum of $10. That'll be really great. But if you don't have it, just please register. So we know how many people coming, and y'all come on. We're gonna be on the top floor of the Millennium Maxwell House. But one of the other things, Jerry, that will be happening there that I'm really excited about, Spirit and Spirits. Okay, somebody said in the comments. But we're gonna have this thing called a testimonial booth. And I
Yes.
Mhm,
think
mhm.
about, and I'm not gonna get too deep, but I think about like when just in church in general, when the pastor or the ministers would like want to pray over different stuff. You never hear them talking about, oh, let's pray for the people who have HIV, or let's pray for the people who have been impacted or infected or affected by HIV and AIDS. And so we want to we have the on World AIDS Day. I can't say that I've been to too many churches that tell that honors survivors, or lets people survivors to their stories. And so, Jerry, can you just speak a little bit about the testimonial booth that we will have there that people can participate in?
Yes, and big shout out to Dwayne for helping this happen, making this happen. And I just want to thank you, Dwayne, for especially I come up with ideas and stuff, and Dwayne, you find a way to make it work, and
Oh,
like you work with me, and you be like,
oh,
sure, we can do that, Jerry.
okay.
After I keep on bugging you about it.
I'm like, oh, all right. Yeah, it's our pleasure always because again, these are just so rich in bringing the
Yes.
community together. It's wonderful. We have to do it. We have to.
Yeah.
But so the testimonial booth is actually going to be up the entire Pride weekend.
Mhm.
So it's going to be, if you come like Friday night, you want to step out from the awards dinner and make a video or like tell your testimony, in between the parties, anytime you can go and do it. But we're basically going to have a booth set up for people to come in and tell their stories. Let us know, like, if you have any stories around HIV and AIDS as a
Hmm.
queer person, or any stories about religious trauma and how you see God, please come in and tell us your story. It'll be like a little photo booth. You come in, just press record, and we will be sharing that across social medias and like in as many documentary later on. After we compile all the stuff, but I'm really excited about that project and really excited to hear people's stories. So
Yes,
yeah,
thank you for sharing. Well, listen,
and
National Black
also,
come
if
on.
you don't, I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Also,
fine. Come on.
if you're a person that want to tell your story, but you don't necessarily want people to know that's your story, because it may, I don't know, some of y'all stories may include other people. So if you got a story about Dwayne, make sure
Oh
you say his
Lord.
name, but they don't want to tell who you are. We gonna have masks for you, so you can.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Um,
But going back to the bad,
Oh my
I,
God.
I did, but Brian, I think we didn't get to talk about like the contest that we were going to have at the party. I felt like I'm sorry to jump back, but like the Saturday night party, we're going to have what, four different costume contests. Do you know what those are, Dwayne?
Oh my gosh, I knew you were gonna ask. Hold on, let me see. So one is Harlem Renaissance. I know
Yes.
that's one of them. And then the other one is Met Gala Realness.
Okay.
Yeah, and then let's see. Hold on. Oh, Cowtown Country, whatever that means to you, Cowtown Country. And then the last one is just called Overall Look, and Ova is OVAH. Overall Look. So if you want to come in, if you're feeling something different, you're feeling something scary, come on with that scary. And we're doing that. And we're going to be giving out cash prizes and maybe some gift cards and some other things. So we really want to have fun and have people come out in whatever kind of costume you want. But though we wanted to do those four categories to see what y'all working with out here in Nashville.
Yes.
I
That's
know
If
what we
you
someone.
want
dress
to
in
see.
one of those four categories,
Mm-hmm.
you can win a prize,
That's
child. So if
right.
Uh,
you want some money, show up in either one of those categories. Now, the overall look, that's
Mm-hmm.
just for the best costume in the thing. So if you just one of those girls, you like, ain't going with no thing. Well, then you better come hard, baby.
Come
Come
hard
to
because there's gonna
impress.
be because let me tell y'all we originally 21 years ago our Black Pride was always the last weekend in October, and so it was always sort of Halloween. And when I tell you that people used to come dressed,
okay.
so and that was back in the day. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm
You saying the
so
new girls don't dress like the old girls used to?
I don't know. This is the first time that we, because we moved here.
He tried to get you
So,
caught up. It's okay.
oh, I know what he's trying to do. I'm not listening to him. He's not
Okay.
gonna do that. But I'm really curious to see, since we're so close to Halloween, how people will come to this event. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about
Yes, yes. Well, listen, after hearing these categories, I'm gonna have to go change my outfit because I'm trying to win this prize. Stop playing.
that.
Okay. But listen, I cannot wait to see everybody again kicking off Thursday, ending on Sunday. Y'all visit naturalblackpride.org website, right?
Yes,
It has
yes,
all the information on there.
nationalblackpride.org. And let me say real quick, we are partnering with some other party promoters, and so we're
Oh
really
yeah.
thankful for them. So on Friday, we're partnering with Seven. So he's doing a Nightmare on 7th Street, and that's going to be at night on Friday. The ladies from Play Her are going to be, meeting up for their lineup at the Tea Room. So if you're, follow them, you can go there as well and support that because that's going to support us as well. And then on Sunday, after the Holiness Project and brunch, then we're going back to the tea room for the Collective X thing there from like 10 to 4. I'm sorry, Lord, not 10 to 4, 4 to 10. Excuse
Hmm.
me, y'all. Excuse me.
It's
It's
okay.
late. Look, it's dinner time. It's dinner time. So from 4 to 10, we're going to be at the tea room, which is on, I forget where the tea room is. I don't have it in front of me. But the tea room, just go to our website. And then after that, they're going to be at Carol Ann's. So Monty the Savage presents Kickback Sundays, and that'll be the very last event.
Okay.
So so we got the 4 to 10 at the tea room, and then the 10 to 2 at Carol Ann's. And they're going to have a special guest appearance from Rico Pruitt, who hasn't been here in years, at least through us, because he came when it was about him and all of that. So he always gets a nice crowd to come in and support
Mhm.
him and sign autographs and stuff. So we're really excited. So thank you to the party promoters. I don't want to forget you all. We gave out our main ones for the hotel because we want people to really support us. But we know that people go in and out and do the other things. So supporting them will support us because they all donate back to us at the end. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love it. Somebody in the comments said, "I got you for Cowtown Country." Okay,
Oh, do
undisputed.
you now? Do you
And then
now?
and then
Do
somebody
you?
said, "Yes, Met Gala." Okay, so yeah, the people they ready. Okay,
Okay,
so
good, good.
so I'm gonna go back in my closet and figure out what how much stun on the girls
Child, I may have to
and
bring a couple of costumes. I may have to walk a couple categories, child.
I'm
You
just
know, I
saying.
Oh
may
my
have to switch it
goodness.
up.
I'm just I'm just saying.
And you
And
probably
Dwayne,
will. You probably will. I'm just wearing one. I can't do it. I can't do
listen, but what we
it.
do want you to do, Dwayne, if that picture
Yeah.
that we were talking about earlier, we're gonna send it to you, and if you can just walk the runway to freedom this weekend like this, okay, I would my life will be made whole, okay?
Yeah.
I
All
had face
right.
paint on and stuff too. I think I know
Yeah,
which one you're
that's
talking
right.
about. Oh
That is
my god!
right.
And I
Just
had my
recreate
locks
that.
in.
If
I
you
had
could
my locks
recreate
in.
that look,
Uh-huh.
yes, yes, yeah.
All
Oh
right.
my
Well,
gosh!
listen, we thank you so much, Dwayne, for
Thank
taking
you.
time out to join our live. And we listen. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's all I
I'm
got. We'll
ready.
see y'all this
Todd,
week.
I'm getting me some extra naps now because
Yes,
obviously, Lord,
I know that's right. All
it's
right. Well,
gonna be a
listen,
time.
we will see y'all there. Y'all make sure y'all go to naturalblackpride.org and get all them tickets. And peace.